Hello guys, how you guys doing? Hopefully you are doing awesome, and if you are not, I pray God for you to bless you with a better one. Now I am going to welcome you to my channel, like at Eve JC Johnson channel, and you are right now cooking with Eve Jesse Johnson after work. Yes, my friends and few people been asking me for recipes a long time. I mean, sometimes, to be honest, we always busy. We don't always have time for everybody. So I think the best way for me to share my recipes with people is by making videos. Since I already have three channels on YouTube, I'm not using them so much. I kept two for like private, and I'm using this one. So if you go, you see like two, you don't see food. I would always put hashtag cooking with Eve after work, so you will know which one's for food, and if it's something for DIY or something else, I will also let you know which one is which, because all of them have the same name. So if you were paying attention while I was talking, I'm actually making a dough. And this dough, I usually use it for multiple things. Sometimes I use it for pizza, sometimes I use it for bread, sometimes I use it for whatever other things that I want. So, but today I'm not gonna use it tonight because it's gonna take me a longer time, because I don't want to wait for it. I would take at least a 45 minutes to wait on that dough for it to rise and all of that. So I don't want to do that. I'm gonna prepare this for the next time, and just to show you how you can make your own fresh dough at home. Now, it's usually making dough. I'm gonna give you the simple way, but you can also warm water with a little yeast, a little sugar, if you want a pinch of salt, and that's all you need. A little olive oil, grease the thing you're putting it, and after that you let it do its thing, and then you roll. So I knew I didn't want to wait, so I bought a flatbread that already made, which is good. That's gonna save me time. And these are the ingredients I'll be using for my topping. I'll have some chicken breast, I'll have some shrimp, some pickled onions, some broccoli, some tomatoes, bell peppers. I have some kale and spinach mixed with some other green, because they're frozen. They kind of lose their shape. And I have some mozzarella cheese and some goat cheese mixed with blue cheese. I'll be mixing them with my greens for more flavor. And you can put whatever else you want. I have some olive as well, some pickled, like I said, some peppers, or whatever you want, really. There's no wrong or right. And this is my ragu, homemade, that I am gonna add some heat to it, and some parsley as well. It's already salted, so there's no need for me to add extra salt. So basically, like I said, you can use fresh dough from scratch, but sometimes we don't have time for all of that. So let me show you how you can use the flatbread instead of waiting for your dough like for almost half an hour, or like for use the flatbread instead. That's already made for you. Now let's just do this. Like, I want this not to take me more than 20 minutes, so I'm gonna use the one that they already made. They sell them everywhere, like in grocery store, like you will find them. So now I am gonna use you can use any, to be honest, any pens or pot or whatever. I will use a pot because I want it to be deep, because when I cover it, I want it to steep. So now I am greasing it. I put a very little oil because I'm not trying to fry my dough. And I don't even want the oil to touch my dough. So what I'm going to do, I am going to put some corn flour or cornmeal, find the finest one. I'm gonna put, and then to protect my dough not to burn. And you probably ask me why, if I'm putting the corn flour, and why do I need to put the oil. So what I'm gonna tell you, when you roast it, sometimes normally burns quicker than if you're frying it. That's what I noticed. I don't know if you noticed that, but to me, that's what I noticed. So it's gonna protect my dough not to burn, because remember, the dough is already made. So now, as you can see, I already put my cook dough already. So all I have to do is put my sauce, my special made sauce. And by the way, I did mix it with some smoked barbecue. If you wonder why it's so the color is so intense, so it's a homemade. You're not gonna find it, but to be honest with you, you can buy a regular jar of ragu or pizza sauce, and then you just like put herbs, whatever herbs you like, garlic and all this extra stuff to make it more tasty, because I feel like usually they're not really that tasty, and I love flavor. So this is why I like to, when I get fresh tomatoes and bell peppers and stuff like that, I just make it at home. I think I save money that way, and I could make more. And to save them whenever I need, I usually put them in almost everything. So I am also putting some tomatoes. You don't have to put tomatoes because you already put tomato sauce. But yes, I want it. I want extra stuff in it. Don't worry. So what I did, I dressed my kale, because and the spinach, because usually kale kind of like tastes a little bitter, so I dressed it with some blue cheese and some goat cheese so it could be tasty. And then now I'm putting my chicken breast, and my shrimp as well. And then I am about to put my little goat cheese. But as you can see, I don't put a lot of cheese. I'm barely putting cheese because I cannot take dairy. But anyway, sometimes I don't really listen to my body. I just like do whatever I want whenever I want. No, I'm just like being greedy. Anyway, I'm not putting a lot. If I don't put a lot, I'll be just okay. So I'm putting some pickles. Yep, I'm lactose intolerant, but do I listen? No, I don't. I put some pickles on, I think, pickled onions, and also mozzarella cheese and Parmigiano cheese. By the way, that was the worst Italian accent. And I am putting, I think I already put my broccoli. Yes, I did put my broccoli already. Like I said, you could put some mushroom if you want. Whatever vegetable you already have in your kitchen, use them. Don't make your life more complicated, and you don't have to go spend extra money. It's a saving meal. It's whatever you can find in your fridge, because it doesn't always change. Sometimes I use eggplant, sometimes I use whatever, like pineapple, whatever's available. That's why. So I call this pizza crazy pizza, because there's no rule to it. It's just like do whatever. So this one, I did add some extra garlic sauce ragu. I had two kind of ragu. I had one with garlic and the other one was with parmesan cheese. So now I cover it, but when I cover it, I really let it cook very slow, because I'm trying to let the stuff steamed a little bit, especially for my cheese. I want it to melt. So obviously I'm not gonna wash this yet. The only time I'm gonna wash it is when the thing it's almost done, and I'll put the fire all the way to high. Now I'm putting my spice little heat with my red pepper flakes, and I'm also putting some parsley as well. That's optional, guys. You don't have to do none of these things. Do what you like. Put what you like. If you don't eat meat, you don't want chicken breast, you can put, like, for example, salmon. You can put whatever you want. It's your food. You could do whatever. If you don't eat cheese, you don't even have to put cheese. When it's done, put some avocados on top of it. You should be okay. But I'm putting whatever I can find, like I said. And this pizza, I don't even respect this pizza at all. I'm just like, I will do whatever I want. Anyway, so you can also put pickles. I was gonna put some mushroom, but somebody is allergic to mushroom, so I'm not gonna be using mushroom. But if I was cooking it just for me, I would put some mushroom. And I'm putting some black olive. I already did put some green olive before. I don't know if I showed it or not, but yes. So now my pizza is so delicious. You should like smell the aroma, guys. And by the way, I don't think I mentioned the chicken and the shrimp should be already fully cooked before you put it on your topping, because there's not enough time for it to cook. We don't want to serve your guests raw chicken. It smells so good, and I know every time I make this pizza, they're like, I want some more. Why did you make that little? But if something is so tasty to me, I don't need to eat a lot. I just need just enough. Small portion to me is the best. Especially when you're getting older, guys. Your metabolism is very slow, and every little thing you eat, you gain like crazy weight. So, you have to, make decision for yourself. And other thing I want to tell you guys, if you're allergic to things, learn about food safety and fire hazard too when you're cooking, to protect yourself and your family and your guests. So usually when I'm cooking, I always want to make sure that my guests, what they're allergic to, they can consume what I'm cooking. I'll try my best to accommodate to the need, because it's not just about me, and you want to keep your guests safe and whoever's consuming your food safe as well. So now, as you can see, this is my pizza. It's already done while I was talking. It's like so fresh. It's like so tasty, so flavorful. It did not sit in the freezer forever, but you didn't have to go to that dough and stuff like that. That's me being extra, putting some avocados in that thing. Do you have to? Absolutely not. You don't have to do anything like I said I did. And this is the pot, guys. You could see nothing burn in the bottom, and voila, this is your pizza. And all you have to do is grab your fork and your knife or your hands and just dig in. Bon appetit, and I hope you enjoy it if you try it. Hopefully you do try it for your friends, your family, and sometime you could make the dough super, super like small, like to make it as a you know, appetizer while people waiting for your food. Like you just do it really quick. Look at this cheese. It's so like tasty, guys. It's so cheesy, even though I did not put a lot of cheese. And my secret is to put the cheese on top, because if I put it on the bottom, like because I put so much vegetables on top, it wouldn't be enough. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have an awesome, 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 awesome evening. And remember to be super duper 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 kind to your friends and your neighbors, and protect your mind, your soul, your body. And remember, surrounding yourself with positive people just like you are. And remember to like, share, subscribe, and press the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching.